Hey guys, before we begin today's video, I just want to say that it was originally created on June 22nd, so let's begin the video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to hit level 85. It has been a long time coming, and I'm really excited for it. So, if you could go through the whole video, I would really appreciate it. And we will also be unlocking Padme today. So, that is going to be really big for the account. So that's kind of what I've got to say for that. And I'm also really close to Jedi Knight Revan, which is also really exciting. Which, when afterward, I'm thinking we're going to go for Darth Revan, just because he's such a strong defensive team in Grand Arena, and he's also really good in Squad Arena, which doesn't really matter anymore. But, as you just saw, we're about 36 shards from Mission Vow to 7-star, and we're a little bit farther from T3 M4. But, as you just saw, we finally hit level 85. It has been exactly 22 weeks from the creation of this account to the creation of this video. And I'm just really excited. And I hope you guys are too, for those of you who have stuck with me through the entirety of this series. So, yeah, at the end of the video, we will be unlocking Padme. It's gonna be a little bit, because I haven't done any of the previous, whatever they're called, previous battles to get to the 45, which will allow me to unlock Padme, which we are gonna keep Padme at 5 stars for a little while, just because we can, because she's really strong at both 5-star and 7-star, and it will allow me to move my Cantina energy from Geonosian Brood Alpha to T3 M4, as you saw me, as you just saw me in the beginning of the video, getting shards for T3 M4. Yeah, I've been doing that for a little while now, for about a week or so, since I got a 5-star Geonosian Brood Alpha. So, that is the explanation for why Geonosian Brood Alpha is not yet 7-star. While I would love to get Padme 7-star immediately, it's just not feasible for me right now, because of the fact that, I want to be able to get Jedi Knight Revan quickly, and he's just such a strong character that I think it's better to wait on a 7-star Padme and rush for Jedi Knight Revan, rather than go for a 7-star Padme and wait a little bit longer for Jedi Knight Revan, just because Geonosian Brood Alpha is such a long farm. Like, the drop rates are not very good. I don't know how many of you have farmed Geonosian Brood Alpha before. It's a rough farm, especially with the number of energy required. It's 16 energy, and then the refreshes are also really expensive. So overall, I think it's just better to go for Jedi Knight Revan and Darth Revan before a 7-star Padme, because Padme is just so strong at 5-star, and a lot of people just don't know how to counter her in Grand Arena. Obviously, I'm going to have a bit of a Zeta problem, because I don't have any Zetas after I apply the Zeta to Geonosian Brood Alpha. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning. If you guys have any opposing thoughts, let me know. But I'm definitely going to go for Jedi Knight Revan before Padme. It's just whether or not I should go for Darth Revan before I get a 7-star Padme. However, I'm not really sure about the Zeta, if I'm going to go for the Jedi Knight Revan Zetas or the Padme Zetas. So, let me know on that as well in the comments. Now, let's finish up this squad battle and then finish up the dailies. Then we are going to go and do the the Padme event. I'd love to do the Jedi Knight Revan event today, but we can't. We don't quite have the requirements. But, we do have the requirements for the Padme, which I think is going to be an absolute beast of a defense. So, that's why I figured I should probably get bugs in the beginning, as well as the need to get, Poggle shards. Sorry, not Poggle. Wat Tambor shards. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning. That's where the direction I went. And honestly, I think it's really paid off for me. I mean, obviously, I haven't done Grand Arena and stuff so far. But the direction that I'm headed, it's definitely a positive one. And I'm glad I went the route that I did. Especially the fact that I almost have all 7-star Geonosian ships. And while I'm not really sure if I should farm Darth Revan or the droid ships, let me know down in the comments about that as well. I would really appreciate if you could give me the answers to all my, or at least your thoughts on all of my questions. That'd be really helpful. So, if you could just let me know down in the description, or in the comment section, that'd be much appreciated. Now, like I said before, let's finish up the dailies. We're getting a lot closer. And another thing that I didn't really think about in the beginning of getting to level 85 is the fact that I can spend my Get To currency now, which is going to be awesome, right? I think I put myself in a really good position by getting into the guild that I'm in, just because of the fact that I'll be able to get malevolence a lot quicker than a lot of other people. And yeah, it's gonna really pay off for me in the future. And I've changed my farm plan so much over the course of the series. Originally, I wanted to do kind of a relaxed account, but now I think it's almost more of it's a really competitive account, just because I basically have a really big legendary in Padme, and then I'm going to have another really big legendary in Jedi Knight Revan in a couple weeks. So that means I'm going to have approximately, I'm going to have two really good teams, especially because I have Hermit Yoda already, right? Because I have Hermit Yoda already, that's like the core Jedi Knight Revan team already, which is really big. And I'm going to probably use my Jedi Knight Revan more on offense and Padme more on defense, just because Jedi Knight Revan is able to recover banners better than Padme. Because if you have Padme, right, on offense, you can't recover the protection banners like you can recover the health banners. So, yeah, it is finally time to get Padme. It's really, really big, and this is like the first major legendary. I mean, I got Yoda already, but like he doesn't count. He's basically like a farmable character. He's so easy to get. So the first stage, I'm not too worried. I think like one multi-attack could take these guys out. So, yeah. Let's begin this part. And there we go. Look at that. First stage is done. That also means 50 more crystals. So, I'm going to have 250 more crystals to spend, which is also going to be pretty awesome. This is going to be another easy one. I think I'm going to get General Kenobi. I'm going to face General Kenobi. Yeah. I faced General Kenobi here. But again, it's going to be really easy. Like 2 attacks, or 1 attack each is going to take them all out. So, there we go. 50 Padme shards, 100 crystals, 3 more to go. Let's begin this one. The final stage, I think, is going to be the most difficult, just because Padme is going to start doing all of her protection up. Like, it's going to start to become a problem. Here, I'm not too worried about it, just because, yes, I'm multi-attacking, but I can still get damage off. Or not multi-attack, like swarm attacks, you know. I don't have a problem. I can still deal damage even with the protection up. The 4th and 5th stage are going to be a lot harder. 4th stage is going to have Mace Windu, I believe. And then the final stage is going to have the healer guy. Oh no, Mace Windu. Oh yeah, Mace Windu comes up. I think he's on the last stage, right? I don't really remember. So I think here we're going to try and target Padme down, just because that's like the strategy for this event. Target Padme, get rid of all the protection up, and then you're not really going to have a problem. Let's have Spy take her out, and yeah, okay. Now we're home clear. Just the final stage now. That is going to be the toughest one for me. You know what, guys? I think we can also do a R2-D2 event after this, which is also going to be pretty big. That'll be a 6-star R2-D2 because I have General Veer's 6-star now. So, that's going to be pretty awesome. Now is when it's going to get really tough, I think. With the healer and the reviver, basically the reskinned Joldy Bindo. It's going to be rough. The trick is to keep him ability blocked. That way you don't have to deal with all of his, like, reviving. Because if Padme or General Kenobi are revived, it becomes a massive pain. So, let's do what we did in the last phase. Full target on Padme. Unless, of course, General Kenobi is taunting, then we want to target him, I guess, because we have no other choice. I think we could one-shot Padme if we get the chance with Spy. I think Spy is going to take the next turn. Not really sure if I should try it or not. Yeah, I don't think it's worth trying now. Just because there's no more debuffs. But yeah, even one exposed, that was a big hit. The one shot. So, yeah, I'm actually really surprised if we can just keep the healer ability blocked. Or I guess not. But we need to ability block him right now. There we go. Nice. This is all going in my favor. RNG is actually playing to my side for once. This is crazy. So, okay, there we go. Now take out the healer and we're home free. And there we go. Just Anakin to deal with. He's not going to be a problem. And now we have a 5-star Padme. So, that was overall really easy. Besides Brute, I don't think we lost anybody. And there we go. First major legendary unlock. We can't take her all the way to 85. That kind of sucks. We just don't have the training droids. I think, let's see what we need to farm up. I'm hoping that we can take her at least to gear 6. Obviously, that's not the greatest of gears, but I think either 6 or 7 will allow her to, like, at least hold up in Grand Arena when it pops around again. So, yeah, let's get all of the gear and let's wait for it to load. It's glitching out a bit. There we go. Okay. And there we go. We're just about gear 6, which is about where I want her to be at least. Ideally, I'd take her to gear 9, but I think she requires a lot of Carbantes or something. That might be General Kenobi. I don't really remember. You know what it is? She has a lot of pieces of gear that has, like, multiple parts. Like, it's really expensive energy-wise to farm her up and gear her up. I think that's what it was. See what I'm saying? There's just a lot that I need to, a lot of just little pieces I need to build up to get the small gear. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm not going to really be able to take her much farther than this. So, yeah, I think now let's take her abilities up. I think they're all just going to have to stay at level 3 since I leveled up Brood Alpha. But right now, you know, besides the mods, which I really don't have a great mod storage right now, I think she's about as high as we can take her right now. But, you know, I know that was probably bugging you a little bit about not having the 7-star General Kenobi, but today we have a 7-star General Kenobi. So, now, I think we can go over, after I build up the team, like, create a bunch of presets for Grand Arena, we are going to be able to do the R2-D2 one. However, you know, let's farm up Veers a little bit. Now that I've hit level 85, there's a little convenience thing that I really like about level 85 that a lot of people who are already level 85 have kind of forgotten about a little bit, is the fact that you are, you're forced to farm light side and dark side. So that's really frustrating. Like, before level 85, you have to farm light side and dark side. But after, you hit level 85, I think you're only forced to, I think you have to just do 6. Yeah, that's what it is. It's 6 light side or dark side battles, and then you have to do 10 total battles. So, yeah, let's begin by creating these squads. Then, once we get down to the Padme team, we'll do the R2-D2 event. Well, after I build up the squads and stuff. I don't think... Oh, yeah, that's right. Padme hasn't really locked yet, I don't think. Or maybe she has. Oh, there she is. There she is. She's locked. That's good. There we go. That's going to be our 3v3 team. And then... What do I do for here? I think we do, like, a secondary Jedi team, like, with a bunch of crap. And I'm really hoping that Padme we'll get a bunch of holds because this crap ain't gonna hold, I promise. Old Ben, Soka, Hoda, and it's not crap, I guess. It's not gonna hold anything, I don't think. Unless, of course, Padme chips away a bunch of teams. So, yeah, hopefully she will chip away a bunch of teams. That'd be greatly appreciated, especially for holds and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm hoping. We got the full 3v3. For 5v5, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. Just because I'm not gonna have enough characters. Unless, of course, I get Jedi Knight Revan before the 5v5 lock, then I can split my Jedi into 2 teams, then have a full Troopers team, and then we're gonna have a of course, I'm going to keep Padme on defense because that's going to be my main defensive force. And then I'm going to have Geos, and then I guess we're going to have a crap team, I guess. Maybe Old Republic if I can build up a team in time. So, yeah, if I can build up Karth on AZ, if I can unlock Juhani, I might actually use her with Jedi. I don't really know. So, if I can get 5 Old Republic teams, Old Republic characters, I think that's going to be my back wall. But besides that, I don't really know. So, yeah. The Veers Zeta, it's a really good Zeta. I just like it because it really makes the Troopers team, and I don't know, it's a top tier Zeta that I highly recommend for anyone who's got, or at least doesn't have a plan for their Zeta and has like an average Troopers team. So yeah, let's build up my Jedi team with the 5 there. I'm really glad I have Hermit Yoda. I think without Jedi Knight Revan, having Ahsoka and Anakin in there is just better. But now that I have a Padme, it's just gonna be so much better to have 2, like, average, or at least 1 average Jedi team and 1 good Padme team, than have 1 good Jedi team that's not even full strength, and like a half decent Padme team. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. And right now I have the Padme team that like everyone else has. So, except obviously like lower gear, but either way, I'm not too worried about this battle here. If I can take out Han Solo, I think that's going to be like the main problem, just because there's not really any other force besides Leia who does a bunch of damage. So yeah, that's where I'm going to target. And then if I can get rid of R2-D2, that's going to be major, just because there's going to be no more protection up. Or at least, sorry, not the protection up, I mean I forgot what it's called, but the like invisible characters that you can't target. Yeah. There's gonna be no more of that besides Leia, but if I can take her out now, that's not gonna be a problem. And let's target old Ben here. let's get all of that out of the way so they can't tack out a turn. And let's finish this up. I'm about to 5-star this, I think. So, it got a little bit sketchy there, but we did really well, I think. We did better than when I unlocked R2-D2, so that's good. So overall, just on events alone today, I made like 300 crystals, so yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna set up my 3v3 defense, so I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. If you could go down in the comments, give me some suggestions, and that'd be really appreciated. And hope you guys have a nice rest of your day. Peace.